now I'm going to show you sort of behind the scenes how these videos are made and stuff like that, so whatever. So now, right now, what I do is I'm trying to time it like 2 to 3 minutes of me just doing this, and then what I do is I try and time it to the other me too. So I'll do this for a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes, whatever, and then what I will do is I have to give it some time and then time it to the other one that's going to step in. Other me is going to step in. So this is just filler time right here. I have to time it and hopefully it works out. So here we go. So what I did now is I'm ending this portion where I am right here. All right, that's still on, and now what I have to do is I have to turn this. Not have to turn it off, but what I do is I have to change. I have to reset the timer, and then I have to go over there, wait a couple minutes, and then make another appearance. So there we go. Hey, turn that down. Alright, well, that was the other, this is the other me, and obviously I'm not there, I'm not here. So now you get to see kind of what it looks like, the raw footage. So now I'm going to head to the editing studio, and then later you'll see how I edit it and splice the video. So do it. Thanks for watching. Alright, so I'm going to show you, maybe, let's see, how these videos are put together, if I can fix it up correctly. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so I'm going to show you is how these videos are put together, sort of, maybe. Alright. Alright, so what I do is I take the file that I rendered already, drag it in here. Alright, so obviously I have me playing the guitar right here. Alright, so I'm going through it, and what I'm doing is I can see, and then I get to a point where I react right about here to what should be the other me right there. So what I do is I go through all the way through, and then I stop, and then I get up. Alright, and then what I do is I have to splice the video right here. But when I'm getting up, I splice a little thing up. A little too much, but it's just for show. So I gotta splice it there. And then what I do is I have to wait a little bit, and then I have to wait for the other me to come in, which is right there. Alright, and it's not going to be perfect, but I'm just showing you for an example. So let's see, zoom in. Let's see. Make this bigger? Yes. Alright, so like I said, there is me standing right there, and then there's I have to wait a little bit, get up, and the other one, me, is coming right there. So what basically, this is the hardest part of these silly videos is timing. So what I have to do is I have to match up this me and the other me. So what I have to do is I have to drag the bottom one where I'm playing guitar and have to time it to the point where I walk in the room. So what I do is I gotta put them on top of each other. Alright, and then this is just speed up the process. But what I have to do is, so I'm right there, and I'm not right there, so I have to put a mask over right here where I'm not. You see, I'm just putting a mask where I am. The mask option is right here. I can't see it, but it's in the top toolbar thing. Alright, so, and then there's a feather, or press F for feather, because there'd be a mark right where this yellow line is right here. And so what I do to feather it, it doesn't matter how much I feather it, just enough where it gets that line that you can see. If I didn't feather it, there'd be a visible line between me standing up and me sitting down. So then the fun part is trying to match up when I say something, so I react right here. So basically what I do is I gotta go all the way through, and then what I do is I can go a little forward. That's when I react to this one right here. So, I mean, this is a long process right now. I'm just kind of going to it. So, walk it, and then, so I want to time it kind of right about here is when I say, hey, turn that down. And that's the toughest thing right there is timing. It just wouldn't be perfect right now, but I'm just showing an example. And then what I have to do is I have to go to composition. I go to render queue, maybe. And then if you notice from the way earlier videos I had no sound, well, I didn't know how to make sound when I render it. So, you do the whole Google thing, and I found it for whoever is going to go on YouTube. And so, what I do, there is a lossless option. Let's see. Maybe this helps someone out there. There is a option right here called lossless, and it's right here. Camera is not cooperating, so it makes it a little more difficult. So lossless is right there, And what I do is I click on that, and then this box pops up, and then there is a option called audio output right here. I gotta click on that. Alright, so I click on that option right there. Alright, and then I go to OK. And then go back to here. And then I go to what portion, how much of the video I want rendered, and I press render, and then away we go. So that's a crash course on how I make these silly videos, and you know, all it really starts is with a thought, and I think about what I could do, how I could do it, and once the blue one, it turns out exactly the way I wanted to. Like the last two videos turned out exactly the way I wanted to. So it's all about imagination, and you know, if you put your mind to something, you can do whatever you want. So, you know, hopefully people see this and have ideas for doing videos, and if you have an idea, do it. Thanks for watching. Alright, so I'm going to show you, maybe, let's see, how these videos are put together, if I can fix this up correctly. Let's see what we got here. Alright, so I'm going to show you is how these videos are put together.